selectively editing. Was it from U.S.? They're kicking us out here. Just got kicked out of Robert Garcia's office, and we kind of got a feel for the. Maybe more because we are here together for the first. This is a famous footage showing a Wehrmacht general being executed. Anton Dostler was a general involved in the deaths of 15 American Special Forces members in March 1944 in Italy. During World War II, the American Special Forces carried out a mission to destroy a railway.
Welcome to the GCCA Tropical Fish Swap, the largest freshwater fish event in the Midwest, where hobbyists, breeders, and fish lovers come together. Think of it like a farmer's market, but for freshwater fish. Join us on September 21 at Hilton Chicago Northbrook. Welcome to the GCCA Tropical Fish Swap, the largest freshwater fish event in the Midwest.
Brian Cole Jr. was arrested and charged with placing the pipe bombs at the RNC and the DNC on January 5th, 2021. He has been charged with
This is the Potomac.
plans for a confidence corporation made it clear, so it's good.
what's going on. All I know is you're screwing up, and I can't help.
You left me a little coward, didn't you?
Oh, Vinny, I'm watching you go down in flames, and you're bringing me with you, and I can't do anything about it.
And?
Well, I hate to bring it up because I know you got enough pressure on you already, but we agreed to get married as soon as you won your first case. Meanwhile, 10 years later, my niece, the daughter of my sister, is getting married. My biological clock is ticking like this, and the way this case is going, I ain't never getting married. I am in the dark here with all this legal crap. I have no idea what...
$22 million in 3 fucking hours!
my head, I felt it whistle one time, but still, it still didn't work out.
Coyote would have let that little Latina girl beat the shit out of him for the rest of their lives.
Oh yeah. Well, not when they frog, when they make connect like they're.
When you say you hit him, did you like cause damage to him? Sorry, I spaced out.
To Brandon? Yeah, I busted him in his eyebrow.
5 HP.
You busted his eyebrow?
Yeah, like, I busted his eye, like, where the bone is under the eyebrow, it split through the skin. And I also almost, like, he almost had a hole, like, one of his teeth, his incisor, almost pierced through part of his lip. Because when I punched him, I guess it got him. But yeah, it got him pretty good. He told, like, everybody that, like, he got into a bar fight with some guys. And I was like, sucker. But it was way, like, how I looked was way worse. So I was like, I really wasn't going to be doing any bragging. I could barely talk. But, like, yeah, but I did stand my freaking ground with them. But, like, you know, I definitely could have probably, done some more damage. But he was a very strong guy. He laid my ass out. I've never been knocked out before till then. But, like, he knocked me completely out. And that was it. I was out for now. So, got woke up by some stranger.
That's so fucked up. Guys should be in jail for life.
I'm thinking about it. I definitely am gonna bitch slap some guys. Now that I think about it, I never have because
Just cause.
no, they deserve it. Like, yeah. I definitely am gonna start. I don't think I would. I wouldn't be comfortable like causing damage to someone, but I'm definitely gonna slap. I'm gonna start slapping people.
Aim for the top of the head. It's okay.
No, but
No, just right on the cheek.
If you use the backhand, that'll fuck them up psychologically for the rest of their lives.
Really? Why?
Just stay away from the Jewish white beater. Yeah.
No, I want the slap sound of the front hand. Does it still do it? No, I want the front hand.
Trust me, proper backhand, it makes the same sound, and it's just
I
slightly more
believe you.
insulting.
Oh yeah.
make sure they're not the
No, I just clapped on the back of my hand versus the front, and I have voice isolation on, so I don't know if you can hear it. It's definitely different.
The backhand is what pimps. It's what they say that they do in their hoses offer them the backhand.
It doesn't make the slap. No, I want to slap a man on the cheek and make that big sound. And I just want that
You have to do
moment.
a forward facing slap that way. If you want that like, that crisp, like,
Yes.
slap. Yeah, you have to do it from clap. Yeah.
I'm so hungry for this.
witnesses.
Like,
Right?
I
You
can
don't
just
want to do
imagine.
without witnesses.
I can just imagine the like shock of like I never thought you'd do that, and like
Oh
I'd
my God,
probably be in
it's
shock.
fucking great. It's great.
You can't do it to men who will retaliate. There's like, because if a woman slapped me, I'm not going to retaliate. That would be like kicking a cat.
What is this, fucking Biden administration?
No. The Jew beaters in time, Kurds in time who slap men who won't retaliate. Because there's two types of men. There's men
I don't
who
think
will
it's
retaliate. They will not beat her up and hurt her. The other type of man will do what happened to Destiny, and she will be way worse off. There's no middle ground. A man will either not destroy you or he will beat the shit out of
You
you.
know what's
Yeah, don't
interesting?
give them that
Up there nearly, Tommy.
I think the men in my life who deserve slaps are not the type to beat me up.
And you'll be fine. They'll
I
take
think
it.
they're the type
They'll grab
to.
your wrists.
Like if I'm just imagining in my head, what's most likely is like shock, because that's not like me, and then followed by like either a tantrum of like how that's not okay, or they just get turned into a baby. It's gonna be one or the other.
I'm broken. It'd be normal to me. I'm just be like, oh no, not again.
I
So you're out of 10 would not recommend.
I think the guy that slaps someone flies first class is gonna have more women than a bum that likes to cuddle.
Bro, you beat the hell out of
This
Jewish
argument-
women in an argument.
This argument is crazy because it's rarely the case. It's usually the broke middle class guy that like gets drunk and beats up women. It's not the wealthy
Okay,
man.
prime example, the guy
No,
who
this
hit
should
me,
be
the guy who hit me was broke,
My
and at the
experience.
time I was like the breadwinner. So don't tell me it's not that guy. It's definitely the broke guy who was not
you talking about? I hit my dog sometime really misbehaved.
Don't hit your dogs. Don't hit your dogs. I hit my husband in the nose whenever he misbehaves.
2 fingers on the
Don't.
German Shepherd. 160 pounds.
It's the German. What is it?
Dogs.
Shepherd.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Dogs don't understand why we're hurting them.
He needs to be Ozempic.
He was overweight. He got down to like 130.
Have you ever watched a dolphin?
I'm not so good with dogs, but they do understand the
I'm a doctor.
if they do something and you fast with your reaction and you just push them over, they do understand what they do. So if a reaction causes an action causes a reaction, they do understand that. But
Dogs have low episodic memory.
yes, exactly. They do constantly. I'm not hurting dogs. I would say I don't know what they do wrong once the reaction comes quick.
Stop hitting your dog.
Don't hit your partner.
Hold on. If you hit your dog once, okay, how about this? Hit your dog one time. If it doesn't work and the dog keeps doing it, fucking stop.
So I would say the first reaction.
Even then, I don't like that. No, just don't hit the dogs, man.
Lift the tags on their collar. Every one of those fucking animals. Who are you talking about? Lift the tags on their collar by flicking your hands. Also, leash in your hands. That'd be the first reaction.
Yeah, but you got it all mapped out.
Yeah, I would say a pretty good train to it. It's medium hard. It's really hard.
I'm gonna start slapping men that hit their dogs. Those are gonna be the first men I domestic violence against. I'm gonna go after people just like you. God, I love power. I wish I could do this in real life.
You got mad with power.
It looks good on me.
You ever throw a drink in a guy's face and then you have the woman on
But
stage?
in a way, it
No.
gave me power because now when I speak shit, show you.
Destiny did 100. Destiny's lived all of it for all of us.
I've lived enough. Yes, I've done it. I've done it on a girl and I've done it to a guy before, and I don't give 2 fucks, and I'm not sorry. So you know,
Good sex, I bet you. I'm telling you, you could tell. Like women like that.
you have no idea, and you'll never know.
I have no idea what you
On a
guys
girl,
are
I've
talking
done it to a
about.
guy before, and I don't give 2 fucks, and I'm not sorry. So you know, they deserve it.
Good sex, I bet you. I'm telling you, you could tell. Like women like that.
You have no idea, and you'll never know. It's okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably like abuse. If they take it, hit me again. Okay, it's okay. It's like when I get out of the hospital. What?
That would be a good, like the Cartoon Network back in the day. There was that Adult Swim, and there'd be like Robot Chicken, where there'd be like shorts of like a 3-minute
You're not trying to take anybody's
video.
rights,
It
and at
should
the
just be
same
3
time, you should
minutes of
regulate
just
it, right?
a chick throwing water in guys' faces.
God, I need to
Kind of
pour a
ridiculous.
drink on a man. God, I need to live like this Destiny What have I been doing?
Do it at the Christmas party. Throw a glass of champagne at someone's
I don't have anyone there that.
I'd like to punch somebody.
All different glasses.
There's like a couple guys in my life where it's like I need to hang out with them and just surprise them. Like it's been so long, I've already forgiven them, but they deserved it. I never did it.
I want to push a dude for like a woman. I want to do it for like you or Dad.
I'm so dead serious. I'm going to go on a tour this year because I only realized I truly had free will last year, which was amazing. But I'm gonna go on.
You're Muslim, Miriam?
Yes.
All right.
So, but my name is after Mother Mary. So,
Okay.
so yeah, because Islam also we also give a lot of respect to her. So yeah, I came up on raised my hand on the point where you said child marriages in India, right?
Well, no. So I was saying it's not child marriage. It's Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet, yes.
Yes, meaning that two young
Yeah.
people get married. Yes.
That's a very good term. So basically, people who call themselves atheists but cannot call out Hinduism, but they call out Islam a lot, like my very friend Neela Paul here. They keep questioning about a lot of things.
Let her
So-
speak, please. She just came up, Nepal. Let her speak, man. She's allowed to have
about
her.
me, but
Nepal, please, Nepal, I'm
Please.
speaking. Do not interrupt.
Go ahead.
Please learn the courtesy of discussions. Thank
Sorry
you.
about that, Mary. Go ahead.
It's okay. Okay, I accept his Nepal's apology. Anyway,
It's
so
Nepal,
now
not
coming.
Nepal.
Okay, Neela Paul. Yeah, Neela Paul. So the thing here is that they keep on discussing and they keep on asking us questions about our prophets' marriages and stuff like that, and a lot of people might have heard about it. And I explained the same thing that there was a marriage where the girl was young, but they only consummated, and she came to his house when she was of the age.
Mary, I don't mean
she
to
was
cut you
grown up.
off, but this is not a real topic that I discuss in this
So
house.
I wanna also talk about the very fact that there are traditions where a woman marries a couple of times, like where she has 4 husbands and everything, and she can also express herself in India. Then only a man marrying 4 times. So my question here is that a lot of people who talk about younger Romeo Juliets or younger people getting married, there are people who would talk about their body counts at the age of maybe 16, 17, 18, or being 5 or something, and flex it and flaunt it, yet have a problem with anyone wanting to get married at an early age if they fall in love. I do not understand that why is one better than the other.
I'm not so sure how we're gonna bring that back to what Nepal was saying, but the body count. I mean, is anybody gonna really know your body count?
Anyway, I have never.
No one's gonna really know. So I mean,
approved
but
of-
if you flaunt it or not, I mean, no one's gonna even know if it's really true or not, unless they know you personally. But
But I just wanted to,
yeah.
say that I think there was some slandering happening from doctor's side. Maybe it was unintentional. Maybe not. I don't know. Can't know somebody's mind. But yes, I haven't ever supported Hindu child marriage, or every time I have been in an opportunity to criticize Hinduism, I have done so. If it conflicts with my system of ethics, so I think so that was a clear slander. But maybe she was mistaken. So anyway, so the whole idea, I don't even know why it was important to discuss the Romeo and marriage this thing, right? Romeo and Juliet marriage. I think the broader point is to say, like, do we use secular techniques of figuring out a system of morality and ethics, or do we use religious techniques? Religious meaning coming from scripture or religious experts, or purporting to come from God itself. Okay, so the choice in these two systems. And now in the 21st century, we have so many tools available with us, like science, and also we have like so many different philosophies that we are all aware of, like starting from say Shinto philosophy in the East, then going down to Confucianism and Hinduism, Buddhism, etc., then Islam, Christianity, etc. We can go and we have access to all of this information, and we can come up with a system that is much better informed than using one system. What do you think of that? Like, should we constantly reevaluate our morality every time we have new information, or should we stick to some old things? But
can I please take that? Hi, can I? Mods?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, yes, you go ahead.
Oh, great. So first of all, a lot of people who talk about science, they don't know that science is only the observation, study, and experimenting to check the facts of the nature and how it has developed. And it will always be far behind of what nature has given us. It's still in progress. And the facts change. That is that they would come up with new theory experimentation, and then they write off their own facts and say it's falsifiable. So that's their excuse to say that we are not reliable, right? So, if you want to really believe, and then they're turning science into some kind of belief system, which science is actually not. It's supposed to be a study. No religion neglects science. No religion says that you should not be observant. You should not go into studying nature. You should not observe the existence. You should not experiment or question. No religion has done this, but science has a problem with religions, as if science itself was a religion itself. So I think we are really trying to push science to a degree or credibility where what it doesn't deserve actually. So we're trying to compare it with the religions where it's very far off from there, because science actually came from the religious institutions to start with. Mathematics came from there, astrology came from there, a lot of things, even medicine, medicines also came from there. So the thing is that now science wants to take over our brains and manipulate us into putting in link chips into our heads to collect data for them and their consciousness, go into psychedelics and find out the ingredient that would be helped in it, that would be put into medication for depression, and use us for their experimentation, yet would not respect what our identity or what we believe in could be true, writing it all out and say just believe in science, where science itself is falsifiable. And they even do not say that this, what we say, is reliable enough, because when they found out where the civilization of humankind was, now they're coming up with the facts that, oh, they have found fossils even older than that, so the year has to change now, and the new calculations are different. So if somebody wants to keep beating around the bush and keep going on with, oh, what's new in science, and this just gets bored with following one system, that is a personal thing. But
Hello, Daniel Nero. Don't you ever stop using Clubhouse? I don't know how you've been here all day long with Barthology talking all day long. Don't you need a break? Don't you do anything productive?
Yeah, I made some pierogies.
Yeah, but you didn't make them fresh. You just bought the frozen bag and then you warm them up. That's not making nothing.
I'll use an air fryer. Yo, what's going on in that other room?
Well, how do you
I
clean?
got fucking mutiny Trump.
How do you clean your air fryer? I have an air fryer with a bottom I can't take off, and there's all this grease. I can't clean it.
Put some water in it, and then turn it on, and it'll boil. And you can clean it just by turning it on with water in it. We need to protest Islam. We need to put Islam on trial.
What is wrong with Barthology? How the fuck can a guy, doesn't he have a family? Like, how the fuck can he be here all day long having these never-ending conversations? It's like, that's why I make fun of him. Trying to help him. Trying to wake him up.
He's trying, he's doing better, but some people are just caught up in the grind. The bump and grind.
Hey, what's up, guys? Is it just me, or is Bath pandering to the Muslims? Like, I notice him he's cozying up to them.
He has a pretty Muslim girl on stage. He's telling everybody shut up and let her talk shit about Nilo and about everybody. I mean, poor guy was like, bro, she's lying about me.
How the fuck is McZen up at 4:30 in the morning on Clownhouse?
Wait, you guys can't get back in the room? I know Marcus can't.
No, I can't. No.
Daniel, can you get back in the washroom?
Someone boomed the room. Someone did something. But the room was broken.
Nah, the app is glitching out, dude. You guys didn't notice the app glitched out?
Yeah, it's been glitching for a while.
At least half an hour, the app was like offline.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's awesome. They're gonna shut down the app.
That'd be great, dude. Do a lot of people a favor. Well, because I can still go back in the room, but of course, fucking Bar's kicked me off stage. Bar's just, I didn't even unmute even once.
Is he the first Catholic Muslim? Because I'm pretty sure he's converted to Islam.
Yeah. I even heard him say he's calling it Chrislam, or Chrislamism.
I really hate hearing Muslim.
that's not the story. The story is that he said so much shit about them that now he has to be nice to them just to make it look like he's not that bad.
Oh, I love this. What do we got here for trolling the heck out of Barth?
He's been doing this. This is the Barth Show. This is what he does. He's been doing this forever. It's nothing new.
Hey, let's do an anti-Barth room. I'm so down.
I do one every single day. I come in here.
There's only one way to really get under Bart's skin, and that's if we mod CM.
Oh, I think you're going to say...
That'll get under his skin.
Yeah, flip. That's a good point.
I like agreeing slightly with the...
I'm going to put those bugs scabies.
So wait, how does a Muslim get away with claiming that they have the most updated version of Christianity? That I just can't wrap my head around.
Isn't that Mormonism?
No, if you listen to the Muslims on this app, and they love to say peace and blessings, upon Jesus, they, like when they say peace and blessings be upon Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon Jesus. It's like
That's the Arabic report of the good word.
Everybody vote Barth. He's siding with the Muslims. He's allowing for people to be kicked out of the room at Rashad's behest, at Lee's behest. Lee Romero.
I didn't like was when that Muslim guy had moderators, so I put him down in the audience.
oh, hey, bro.
I can't stand when they have moderation in a Christian room.
What's up, bro?
So I put him down. Music.
We're not going to stand for this.
What?
We're not going to stand for this. We're not going to let Sharia. We don't live under Sharia. We're not going to fucking let Sharia take over us.
We need another crusade.
Oh, no.
No, I was thinking that I'm going to create my own American Islamic Association and try to pass legislation for an Islamic constitutional referendum in the same way that we would, try to get a constitutional convention for a state or a country. We need Islam. We're going to force it on them. And then they're all going to be like, wait a minute, what the fuck? How did this change? See, what we need to do is make a new Islam. And we need to basically brainwash and create propaganda and content for a new version of Islam. And we need to reform it and create some new big miracle that all these dumb Muslims believe in, because we were the originators of the new Islam, aka, an update. It needs a software update. It's not getting a patch from Barthology or any other stupid fucker on this app. We need to somehow create this updated version.
You mean like a Black Hebrew Islam? Like a
Gosh, no.
That's what. How is that the update? We need to keep it compartmentalized to Islam.
Maybe we could declare China under Sharia law and call them the Caliphate, and then they could just
Fuck Islam, bro. We're not gonna get rid of Islam. We're not gonna get rid of Islam. People, it's time to think about the future, to move out of any Western
I just think it would be like a nice consolidation of enemies for India if China just became Muslim.
Wait, how many Uyghurs have been killed over the? Let me ask Crack Request. How many Uyghurs have been killed?
That's in fact the way they'll do it. They'll take the Uyghurs out of the camps. They'll put them at the top.
Why can't we bring in a couple million Uyghurs to replace the war-torn population of the Gaza Strip?
Wait, I have a question for you. Music AI. Aren't we that?
Yeah, bro. What's up, bro?
Yeah, that's who he is.
Of course.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
What, bro? What's up,
I
bro?
don't care to rap. You post, you record and you post. But at least let me know when you post me on your YouTube channel.
Bro, nobody watches my YouTube channels, FYI, bro.
I don't care, bro. I want
She wants to know when she's published.
Yeah.
McZed has been more prominently published on my profiles than anybody, and McZed's the smartest guy here. Nobody cares about what he says.
But what? It doesn't matter what I'm saying. I just want to know that you posted me.
Bro, I'm not going to put it out on a public service announcement. The video itself is the PSA, bro.
Yo, you don't understand what I'm saying.
Listen, bro, I don't care what you're saying. That's the point, bro.
If he's in the room, he's posting. If he's in the room, he's posting.
Yeah, bro, there would be no reason to be here to just talk to people. It would be pointless, bro.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, bro, why would I come here, to just have casual conversations? What a waste of time, bro.
Every single room, dude.
Yeah, on like 15 different phones, bro.
To make up with the fact that he knows he wants to be here having conversations, he's recording it to pretend he's creating something and being productive.
Makes sense.
And he's reckoning with that. That's why
I've seen his setup.
Jesus,
all of us.
Oh, I know. It's like a serial killer. All the fucking phones.
He's my
Bro, just because I got 60 phones has nothing to do with homicidal ideation, bro.
No, it's just what a drug dealer has in his bedroom.
Let me ask you something.
I'm a dopamine dealer, bro. I'm here talking to dopes all day long. Recording dopes. What kind of a grown man sits here and has a fucking debate about Islam for days and weeks on end?
Yo, John, do you want to record me like when I'm like saying like the word shit about Islam and then you post it on the YouTube channel? You know.
That's not a good idea, Fatima.
I don't care.
I think we should. No, Fatima, I think we should do it. Give us a little taste of it.
Well, he's recording right now, so yeah, give us a taste.
Yeah, I want him to record me when I curse the shit out of Islam and he posts it on his YouTube channel. I don't care. Everybody can know, and I love it because my name is Fatima, and that's my actual name. So maybe I'll get famous for it.
Last name?
My last name is also
Look, the bottom line is that we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it. No, we ain't going to take it. We're not going to take Sharia anymore. I'm serious. We're not going to be subject to these people anymore.
That's what I'm saying. We need a Sharia constitutional convention, and we have to make it, mainstream, and it's going to be controversial, but it's going to change Islam for the rest of history.
Act like the Christians didn't have all of these conversations when Islam started.
Yeah.
It's time we have them again. Fatima, say something nasty about
They've
it.
had it many times. That's why they numbered the Crusades.
That's why they numbered the Crusades. Oh my. You know, Muslim women, they are so sick in their head. They actually want toxic relationships. That's why they want Sharia law. These women are not like protected under Sharia law, and they want it on purpose. They think that being in a toxic relationship is love. They think that being beaten by their man is love. Until they are married and stuck with that man their whole life. Then they'll fucking know what it is like to be like a woman in Afghanistan. The women here think that these women in Afghanistan are actually happy and are safe under Sharia law. No woman is safe under Sharia law. Never. Never. These women here are crazy in the West, these Muslim women. Like, they're literally crazy. They're not
They choose to be placed in cloth bags and beaten because this is Stockholm syndrome. This is Stockholm syndrome. We need to fight against Islam.
Yes.
Fatima, should we go back to Afghanistan and fight the Mujahideen and free all the women?
Well, if it was possible, like, no, yeah.
It's interesting that, we're trying to justify a crusade with women's rights. Back in the day, it was just.
Oh my God, Steph, it's so funny that you bring that up.
You might not want to add me, brother. I'm
Alhamdulillah, Sheikh, welcome.
We were talking about rape in Afghanistan, and you know what Amin brought up in this room? The crusade. Like, bro, the crusades are these women are being raped today. What are you talking about? Why is this relevant to tell me about the crusade right now? Why is it relevant?
I'll explain.
1,000 years ago, dude.
No, I'll explain. Because women have historically been raped and abused, but
yes, I know, but it's not relevant.
I'm finishing. But the case of war the idea of organizing complex cooperative units of humanity into killing machines against other cooperative organizations of human beings. That requires justification, usually religion. So when we look at how would the Christians decide to turn on the Muslims, we have to look at what previously has united the Christians against the Muslims. It's not usually women issues. It's usually the fact that they took over Christian lands and made it difficult for the...
We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
Why did
There's people that want to come in the room and
So wait, what was McZed's point there? I didn't get McZed's point.
Why did you put McZed there? What did he do wrong? I was listening to him.
He's a Jew.
Yeah, so? Jews are Jews.
Someone put him down because he was a Jew, or they were annoyed with him.
McZed, have you ever read the Federalist Papers?
Yeah, in high school.
So it talks a lot about factions and how throughout human history, we've never been able to peacefully agree amongst factions, but a supranational government.
We're not gonna take Islam. No, we're gonna take it. We're not gonna take Islam anymore. This is a stand we're making. We're fighting Islam. Fuck Islam.
How far would you go to dismantle Islam? Would you, for example, you know how there used to be Hiroshima? There used to be Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Would you agree to drop a bomb on Mecca? Would you agree to nuke the Kaaba in Mecca like they did with Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
The Spanish did. That's how they made Spain.
We're not talking about a violent uprising. We're talking about using our voices.
A resistance.
Yeah, we're using our voices to express a discomfort and a distaste for Islam and Sharia law. It's disgusting.
Go to a Diddy party to get rid of his.
Wait, speak for yourself. I would totally agree with dropping an atomic bomb on the Kaaba. 100%.
Fatima, would you honestly drop an atomic bomb on the Middle East?
Crazy.
Yes.
There's a button. There's a button on your desk. It's red.
Fatima will let every mob gang bang.
What would you press it with?
I would literally drop it on the Kaaba itself. I'd kill all these Muslims that are like walking around it with it.
Yeah, that's a bitch ass snack in real life.
Yeah.
Fatima, come on.
What? What's wrong with that?
What if you just drop a car?
Fatima, you just wanted us to go save all the women in Afghanistan. Now you want us to drop a nuke?
Kind of look like a target.
I mean,
Fatima, don't take your own personal depression out on innocent people.
But Fatima, you shake like a 12-year-old little boy.
oh, I am not depressed.
That's why she's pressing buttons instead of carrying swords.
This is not coming from a place of.
I'm just saying, when it came to Japan, we had Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? We had Hiroshima and Nagasaki when
I recall.
Truman had to deal with Japan. Why can't we do the same thing to Saudi?
Yeah, it's actually.
Because Saudi has not engaged in the actions Japan did during World War II.
Wouldn't you compare 9/11, which was mostly Saudi? Would you compare 9/11 to Pearl Harbor?
Now, also, Nagasaki and Hiroshima were not in response to Pearl Harbor. They were in reaction to the rest of the fucking war that Japan did. Saudi hasn't done that shit.
Saudi doesn't do shit. They just make tremendous deals and have hundreds of trillions. I mean, they're so fucking rich.
If you recall, Japan was conquering a whole bunch of native tribes and islands, invading China, rape of Nanking. Japan was dirty as all fuck in World War II.
Crazy.
And like
Psychopaths.
the atom bombs.
Not dirtier than the bottom of
One last bit about the atom bombs. The atom bombs were more humane on multiple levels than the fire bombings that America was engaged in, and Japan was not surrendering from those. They were wooden cities, and the fires were uncontrollable. More died in the fires than in the nuclear weapons. The nuclear weapons ended the war and didn't burn down all of Japan.
Yeah, I saw a video today that the Japanese were so crazy they were even killing Germans, German Christians, Protestants, etc., etc. They were just
They were
nuts.
vicious motherfuckers during World War II.
That's what is it? Their psychology or their spiritual? Like how could
I mean,
they?
they had a religion around it. They had a state religion. Their god king was like infallible. They were also negotiating, and they were interacting with China. Listen, if you ask any of the locals, like the Asians near Japan, they do not like the Japanese at all. They remember everything those fuckers did.
The rape
In
of-
America, they're all like cute and like some little toy doll that we see as adorable with their weird culture, which is a funhouse mirror of ours. But the locals hate their guts.
Is there a reparations fund you think that Japan had to put out for the rape of Nanking?
Yeah, they stay on their island. That's the reparations.
So are modern day tensions with China all still related to the rape of Nanking, and could a war break out between Japan and China?
No, the relations with China are not related to China's disdain for Japan.
But you don't think that a war could break out and Japan, will lead the fight against a unified, North Korea and China? I mean, and versus Taiwan.
Not soon. It depends on when China wants to make a move and how America wants to respond.
Yeah.
I think if they want to test another nuke, that they should use Mecca as a place to test it.
That's funny as base as hell. Fatima, read your message.
You know how dirty these nuke bombs
I
are?
want to know why Fatima looked like she never hit puberty.
She's fully vaccinated. She's triple boosted.
I don't know, you just shaped like my little brother.
What do you mean I shaped like a little brother?
Yeah, that's weird.
You look like a boy.
Are you projecting something here? Are you a?
He didn't say you shaved like your brother. He said you're shaped like his little brother.
Oh, yeah.
Fatima is a beautiful woman, FYI. I will have you know, Sheikh, you filthy Muslim.
I know your mother's a dirty bitch.
She's a bitch, but she's pretty hygienic.
And dirty. Don't forget to add that to your
Well, that's projection about your mother.
Nah, my mom's beautiful. She's a lovely lady.
Really?
Let me tell you something. I think your mother is an ugly brown ass bitch, okay? And she's a Muslim. So,
yeah, I don't listen to little boys.
So wait, Sheikh, explain to me, as a Muslim, why is Muhammad considered a greater prophet than Jesus?
Why is coming out the closet so hard for you?
Well, I don't have a walk-in closet. I just have like one of those.
Oh, so you're out the closet already. Congratulations.
Inshallah. So I'm just trying to ask you a question. Why is Muhammad so great? Like, did he have where did his power come from?
Why do you have gay porn in your search bar history?
Is this how Muslims generally communicate? They just use vulgarity? It was camels. They didn't have horsepower.
Gay porn in your search history.
Fatima, if we had another alternative to nuking Mecca, what would it be? What should we do?
An alternative?
Gas it.
Start with your grandmama house.
Chemical weapons at
Would you drop shit on it?
Why not chemical weapons?
Oh my god.
Because they broke ass can't afford it.
Actually, one of the interesting chemical weapons that I think the military developed is slime.
We're asking
Slime that smells terrible.
We're asking Fatima if she would drop.
Fatima's currently giving a blowjob off my.
Yo, listen to me. I would drop anything.
Hey, she keeps that on mic.
I would drop anything on Mecca if it only destroys Mecca, okay? That's all it needs.
What about a truckload of human waste?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, obviously. Why not? Like
that would splatter.
Yeah, sure. 100%. I would do that. It already smells there anyway, so.
Daniel, were you touched by the Pope when you were younger?
No, I just feel like Daniel is imagining some Back to the Future time travel story where he goes back in time, and while Muhammad is about to teach everyone the Quran, he slides over with a skateboard and knocks over a manure truck, and it all falls on Muhammad, changing all of history. That feels like what Daniel's aiming for.
Yeah, I wish he could go
Why?
back in time. Maybe he'd be one of those death to all incels. You know.
I wish we could go back in time and that these 2 atomic bombs on Japan were used for Mecca.
I just wish I could go back to the hospital you was born and strangle the doctor that was giving birth.
Yeah.
Wait, you're gonna take out the doctor?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill that.
Cold,
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
Hey, Daniel, can you mod me for a second?
You know, a woman can give birth without a doctor as well.
You can't give birth because you wasn't born a woman. You're a hermaphrodite.
It's a very subjective question to what a couple would turn out to be.
You know who the power couples are in the United States?
What? Sorry?
You know who the power couples are in the United States right now?
Who are?
2 men. They have over a 60% success rate.
Which one? The Romeo and Juliet couple?
2 men. 2 men.
2 men.
2 men being married has the highest success rate in the United States right now. Yes.
Okay, there was also a survey where male female they were put into experimentation and surveys and questions where there were 4 groups, men married to women, women married to men, single men and single women. The highest happiness index for men were the men who were married to a woman, and the highest for women were the ones who were single. So there have been different surveys and all, and I don't know which 2 men are you talking about, which you consider to be the power couple?
Their power, all of the ones that are married legally, they can see whether if these people are getting divorced or not. They make the most money. 2 men, they don't have children. They focus on their careers, and they're very career-oriented couples, and they're very successful. So, you know, if we want to use science, we can use science, and then we're just going to have to kick this, traditional stuff to the side.
Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, which were all Russia.
There's many. What do you mean? Do they have to be popular people? You're saying they have to be like in the media, or I don't know what you're saying.
I give you Barthology.
They are right now the power couples, correct? And when it comes to success and success rate.
Not in my social circle. So if we want to compare social
Andrew,
circles,
nobody cares.
Yeah.
We're listening to Barth. He knows the truth.
Nationwide. I'm not saying it's promoted, but
they were statistics, right? Can you share that with me? I need to.
Yeah, you could. This is a quick Google search. You could put New York State if you want. Just put most success. Are 2 men the highest success rate in marriage in the United States? That's all you have to put.
No, why would I be directing it to men? Should I just put?
Does it be 2 men? That's because that's my example. You asked.
Okay. All right. I'll just put in that 2 are the most powerful couples or power couples.
Or would it be 2.5 men?
2.5 men, yes.
You do is maintain a semblance.
And you know what's funny about that, Doctor? You know what's funny about that, Doctor? That even if these 2 men are married and they adopt a child, right? They're gonna want that child to also get married and have children. They want grandkids, right? They're not gonna say, being another gay man. You know, they want to have normal children, right? You see this,
Here
like
we're going into a lot. Okay, here we're going into a lot, like Neela call and everything, personal judgments or personal opinions and all, and for sure you can agree to one another's opinion. That is for sure, right? A couple would certainly say this and certainly not say this. There's no guarantee. Even you can't give me one, right? So you're like, no, they would never say this to their children, or they would say this to their children. That's not, so it's not sufficient for a fact or for the truth, right? Any couple can say or do whatever they like to with their children, right? So you might have examples around you which you can appreciate, and I appreciate that too. But the fact of the matter is, if this habit that they for sure cannot even do it, they cannot go against a certain principles, then we can talk about it. But to say they are not going to say that is not sufficient for me to take it out of them.
okay. Would you marry your daughter off at the age of 10?
It doesn't matter. I am not with child. Neither am I a child.
If my daughter is insisting in getting married to the guy,
And she's insisting. Because my 10-year-old insists that I buy her roadblocks.
my daughter is about the age of 10, by the way. So
Okay, what if she asks for a tattoo? Her 10-year-old child, what if she asks for a tattoo?
Would you give her you wouldn't stop her from getting a tattoo.
I want another day to talk
Okay.
about it.
Well, then that's it. We know what kind of social circle you're part of. That's it.
I won't stop.
I think the conversation ends right there.
I wanted a tattoo. Nobody told me why not want to have it
Yeah,
or not have it. I personally then saw how painful it is, and I forgot the idea. That was my decision. Nobody ever told me if I should or should not get a tattoo.
I don't have tattoos. I wouldn't promote my children having tattoos, especially at a young age.
Promotion is something else. Promotion is very different.
Well, you're saying that you would agree. You would agree. Yeah, that's promoting it. Saying yes is promoting it. Saying no is not promoting it.
I want her to make the decision for herself. If she says that, if she insists that she wants to have a tattoo, I will tell her what are the pros and cons. I will tell her, and if she decides not to have it later, it's her decision. If she decides to have it, she will. So
in my social circles, doctor, they would call child services on you.
Well,
if you allowed your child to get a tattoo